but one simple error from tonight's drivers will end in tears. Expect plenty of action, and safety cars are almost a certainty. Who will tame the concrete jungle tonight and claim the victory? Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to go racing. Lap, I forgot all about this. Lights out, away we go. Formation's been turned off. Josie Wales, if you don't mind, takes it up into turn 1. I forgot we turned the formation lap. He has got it done into turn 1. Sorry about that, Mikey. My bad. Relic into P2. Rilo P3. Noodles P4. Kahoot. Didn't even get a chance to take a look at the actual tyre data there. So who's on the mediums and the hards? Kahoot's gone the hard strat. Up into P5. Not a bad start on the hards. A lot of talking congestion is Kahoot's on the wheel this time, Mike, as well, for the first time this season. Oh, we've got a spinner. Chrissy's spun. Yep, Boss has lost it again. Rilo's jumping back through. He's up on the inside here. Will he get the job done? He does. Left for dead. Gives him enough room. Job done from Rilo.
The crossover.
Wants to get a little bit of action here on the inside. 3 wide. 3 wide. Swim A on the inside. Hugh Daff had to lift. And Swim. Abyss. And Swim has jumped up. On the outside, Hugh on Ninja. They come to grips. Ninja gives him enough room. Nice little overtake there by...
Clearly see the right front end plate is gone on that Williams, but he's still able to stay there. The cars, like I said earlier, so much different. 90%, I swear, of the downforce this year comes from that underbody. Oh, and he's been rear-ended.
Has jumped. Relic in there, missed it, but these guys are going to go side by side. Relic's not going to give it up, but Kahoot's got himself up to P3. Remember, he needs to box, and look at Hugh Daff on the inside of Relic now. What a pass. Kahoot's got him.
He's definitely going to get him with the tire warm-up no matter what, but he goes really deep, Kahoot off.
But Kahoot on the outside of turn 2, through into turn 3. Great overtake, took advantage of that.
Gotta be careful.
He does, but he's on the inside. They're side by side into turn 6. 6 now. Down to the hairpin, and Josie was managing just to keep himself. So right now, Josie is looking for a safety car.
Yeah, Josie currently running 15.5 seconds behind the leader. He's currently 10 seconds away from a podium.
Well and truly inside the DRS here of Left for Dead. He's going to take it.
What Noodles has to do is if Josie makes this move down the inside.
He's going to take it.
What Noodles has to do is if Josie makes this move down the inside, he's got to follow him through. And look, he does it perfectly.
Oh, great move.
Well thought out move.
Muckpin's got nothing to defend here. Josie Wales on the inside.
Here comes Noodles. Here comes Noodles. Can he go 3 wide with him into 1?
Double overtake.
The Red Bull moves to the right. Ferrari goes to the left. Josie tries to dive bomb both. No, he doesn't. The Red Bull's going to run the Ferrari out of road.
Yep. So Josie, Noodles goes through. Josie trying to go up on the inside as well. Lap to go. This is the last lap. What a great finish. On debut, Rilo, no matter what you've done, mate, you have made a... And you know what? Take a look, Ferrari 2 and 3. We didn't pick this at the start.
DRS. He's got
DRS.
What's going to happen in the 3rd sector? Can he get there? He's within 0.5 of a second now. He can smell the gear oil dumping out of that Aston Martin now.
Exactly. I'll tell you now, Rilo, he can spell Armico. Pretty easy.
Smell it. He can smell it. He wants it. He's got no battery. Neither of them with no battery. Can he make a dive here and push him into a mistake?
Last corner. Chrissy.
So close.
They are 2 tenths. Up on the main straight. Chrissy's going to win the opening round. It does. Chrissy gets it home. Rilo P2. Noodles is going to come right across the line in P3. Josie P4. Winter P5. Muckping, great account in P6. If I could ask you just to invite them to the chat, please, for me, Mike. Rapid Kahoot in P7. Left for Dead, great account in P8. Rapid Rally P9. And Chrissy will round out our point scorers. Wind this up. Your race winner and the season opener, AU Chrissy, takes the win for Aston Martin. Rilo on debut in Division 1 in a Ferrari has got P2. The Tifosi will be singing down the streets of Lygon Street, Carlton tonight as Noodles P3. So the double podium for the Ferraris. Josie Wales, he'll be ruling the poor decision to box late, is in P4. Winter on debut P5. Muckping P6. Kahoot P7. Left for Dead P8. Relic in P9. Chrissy in P10 and Rubric in P11. Pinju cannot remember the last time he completed the race, but he's done it in P12. Harry Dwells in P13. Ninja P14. Rapid Dead P15. Hugh Dab P16. Blackie Swim from New Zealand, thanks for joining us, mate. P18. Abyss and Rapid Dav, who was beached and disqualified in P20. Let's get over to ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Rapid Racing. In the comms box with me tonight is the one and only Magic Mike. How are you tonight, mates?
Well, it may be nighttime over there, but it's still a beautiful day here in Germany. Getting ready to watch this beautiful night race at Jeddah.
Yeah, exactly, mate. I know the boys are getting pumped, so a couple of minutes away from race start. I'm not too sure about Swim. He hasn't logged in. Invite's been sent. We are... got plenty of subs in here, but the boss ain't. And the boss ain't going to be happy if the boss misses out. So, someone, we've got 19. We'll be going in a couple of minutes. I think he's just doing his update, the boss. So, bear with me.
Yeah, and I'll just say today's stream might be a little different than normal. My child and I woke up pretty late this morning, so I'm not gonna be a mean dad and put him down for a nap.
Fair enough.
So if you hear little Daryl Waltrip Jr. run in, just give us some love hearts in the chat.
Little fella, you're gonna go racing, Daddy. I can hear him in the background. So cute. You'll also notice we have a brand new hot lap, the Daryl Waltrip hot lap, with our good friend Daryl Waltrip making his debut. And obviously on the short quali, we're not going to be able to get to a lot of these guys tonight. So really, there's only going to be one Yarno and there'll be one Daryl for the hot lap. So get them in fast. And we are just waiting on the boss to arrive. And then we can go racing. So, not too sure.
Why is it always the boss that's late?
Well, the boss does what the boss wants, and I'm just Espinala's in, Crunchy's in. Yeah, we've got Ninja. It's all good. Bear with me. Expecting 20. Yes, mate. 20. So just a couple of minutes away, boys, and we will get started. How's your week been anyway, mate?
Yeah, it's been a good week. Been out redoing stuff on my muscle car, getting splitter redone on it, stuff like that after a trip to the Netherlands. Absolutely just ruined the undercarriage of the car. So I've been out having her up on jack stand, doing a bunch of work on her, getting her ready for the next trip to Greece. Hopefully, I'll drive the American Charger all the way from Western Germany all the way down to the tip of Greece. Looking to do that about next month or the month after. So looking forward to that. More or less just been out running around, had some folks come over. Earlier this week, shared a nice Greek bottle of wine outside under the cherry tree while we sat there and picked cherries off of it. So
nice.
Really can't complain. It's been a good week. Unfortunately, this is the last week that we'll get cherries off the tree.
Really?
The birds, unfortunately, will get the rest of them, but that's all right, because in 2 weeks I'll start picking apples off the apple trees.
Oh, very good. Very good. That's good. So we've got Nicky joining us in the Haas. Obviously, Espinala making his debut. Got Relic as well in the Alpha. Harry's in the Alpine. Storm Hutto is filling in. Unfortunately, Cahoots had a power failure tonight, so he can't join us, unfortunately. We've got Chrissy in the McLaren, who is subbing in for who? I'm not too sure in terms of... bear with me. Just waiting on Rubric to fit. Can't see him in there at the moment.
So, yeah, Spinall in the chat. I'm not making my debut.
Well, you know, the debut for this year, mate. It's good to see. At least we all know that he's clean because he's just got out of the shower, apparently. So we're just waiting on Rubric. So
do you know where the real Benno in the chat says that he's tuning in from Big Four Park in Catherine NT?
Yes, exactly. And I'm looking forward. Thanks, Benno, for joining us. We've got 20 viewers. About a minute or so away from getting it out. And so we're waiting on Rubric, who is doing an update. And you don't...
Is he in Aussie land then, yeah?
Rubric is, yeah. Oh, well, no, Benno. No, he's in the Northern Territory. Yeah. He's up there. Always tunes in. So just waiting on Rubric at the moment. Where is he?
Hold on, I think I hear my kid getting into something.
Oh, you better go check him out.
I'm about to duct tape this kid to the damn couch.
Where is he? Rubric, come on, mate. Where are ya? Not sure where Swim is, actually. He's not responding in the chat either. In the Williams. So just waiting on Relic at the moment. That Relic's in. We're waiting on Rubric. And then we can get going. I'm sure it was. Very excited. We could hear you in here. You can just close the door, Dale. That'd be good. Okay, is Rubric in? We've got 19 drivers. We're waiting on Rubric. So Rilo's in.
Well, his show turned off.
It's in. It's in. Rightio. So that's it. We're good. We are good to go, I think.
I will not put a season of Bluey on for my child. You want to know why? Because that dad in that show makes me look like a piece of shit.
Exactly.
I'm not doing it.
We're good. I think we are good. I'm just going to confirm with Rubric. And...
Daff, why do you ask that question? Can you not hear us? Can you not hear the stream? Let me turn my laptop on. Daff, why do you ask that question? Can you not hear us? Do you have the game muted right now by chance?
Sorry, mate. Yeah, I do.
Oh, okay. Can you unmute it real quick? I just want to see something.
Yeah. No, because Sorry, mate.
It's got the music playing, right?
Yeah,
so
exactly. Exactly.
Okay.
Okay, so we're going, boys and girls. So that is it. We've got our 19 races. Yeah,
Ginge wants to know if he can still get in.
Well, I've already got 2 Euro guys, mate, so unfortunately not. We hold it at 2 because of lag issues that we've got here in Australia. So sorry, Ginge, mate, but we've already got Nikki, who'd already asked before, and Espinala, who's a permanent. Now, yeah, we're going. Abyss, you can get in. So hopefully this is not going to cause much of a drama, except what are these boys doing? Don't tell me there's a lobby hung.
Well, here we go. Everybody should start coming out of the garage. It just went green for me on my screen.
Yeah, betcha I can't see anything on my end at all.
Yeah, you want to leave? I'll send you an invite.
No,
Same
I'm up,
problem as
I'm up,
last
I'm
week.
up, I'm up, I'm up, I'm up, I'm up. So,
Oh, okay. The issue was on my end. It said we went green, and it got all the way down to 17 minutes, 17 seconds, and then it restarted itself.
yeah, no, it looks like I've got everybody in the pits. No one's come out as yet. So let's go to the full track map here.
There we go. We got Spinala, first one out of the garage.
Yep. So it looks like we're going to have a third guy in the comms box with us, Chrissy, as well. So I'm just going to send him a message as well. So the boys are getting done.
I stand corrected. It was Nikki that came out first. So Nikki's out on track in the Haas, running around through Sector 1 right now, doing a lot of weaving, trying to get the tires warmed up.
Ah, right, okay.
And you got Abyss and Ninja also just coming out onto the circuit for the first time. Who's the fourth driver that's on their way out? That would be Winter. Excuse me while I mute my phone real quick.
Yeah.
Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. So that got a wheel spin out of that final corner, but he will be the first person to set a lap time. Big lock up into the first apex, but he gets through pretty cleanly.
And I can't even get... Oh, where are we? So is that Nikki, was it? You're on?
Yeah, yep.
Yeah, because I can't hear anything on my end, but I can tell you it's not the game. And I think you can hear on the stream at the moment, guys.
Let me check now, we'll tell you.
No, Josie's in. Yep, I can hear.
Yeah, I can hear the cars on stream.
Yep, so it's at my end here.
Yeah, Nikki coming through Sector 2 now. Very tricky to get in and out of this section. You're really encouraged to bring more speed into these corners than what you need to. And this one of the trickiest ones that Nikki's coming up to right now. It really encourages you to run deep, but then that exit curving right there, you see him going over now. Depending on what ride height you're running can really catch you out. DRS opens as he goes down the long, curved back straightaway. This is the place where we saw last year a lot of shenanigans happening. Might see it again this year as well. Down
I do remember
for the apex.
Yeah, I do. Oh, actually, no, that was the hairpin up the top, wasn't it? Yes. So, effectively, so you're on Nikki. I do apologise. So, first one in anger, 28.7. Nice. And who's our Winter has binned it. Chrissy is on an outlap. Oh, no, he's on. Coming through Sector 1. And we have got our Yano hot lap, which is Josie Rapid. So Rapid Daff has gone in for Josie. Thanks for tuning in, mate. Obviously you're not racing tonight, unfortunately, Daff. Would have been nice to have you in there. 23 on the stream. Thanks very much for tuning in. So I'm going to keep an eye on Josie, who is in the pits. And the only thing left to be redeemed is the Darryl Waltrip hot lap. You can see that's in there. You can redeem that. And then they're the two hot laps. So on board with Chrissy through Sector 2 here. These tricky S's just breaks out. Ooh, lucky not to invalidate there, Chrissy.
The car seems good, though. He just about hits 322 kph, but he is going to invalidate there over that
and he's
second
out.
big curve.
Here's the next one coming through. Rilo coming through Sector 1. Relic with the 27.9. Looking very nice, if you don't mind, umpire in that Ferrari. What a debut in Division 1 from Rilo as well, Mike. Definitely my driver of the day. Stepped up from Div 2 from last season and made a great account of himself and almost pinched the win off AU Chrissy, who is not racing tonight. He's going to join us in the com box a little bit later on. But Rilo looking very nice around the end of here into Sector 2.
Yeah, and he takes that very wide line. Not many drivers are actually running that line through that corner this year. A lot of the guys are keeping that corner more at an acute angle and staying lower on the racetrack, try and get better traction. But it would seem that he can get the traction up there higher on the banking than most of the others. Yeah. So now it has me wondering what wings is he running, but he still runs 322 kph before this corner, so he's still running a pretty low wing.
Yeah. So into the last sector, Rilo looking very comfortable as we go down here into the final sector. And what's he got in store for us? A 29.2, good enough for P4. Chris is on a hot lap as well. Sector 2 just up on the inside of the Red Bull.
He's purpled Sector 1.
Very nice. Into Sector 2 here. What's he got in store for us now? Into Sector 3 with a green. So his personal best.
People are saying in the chat that they can't see the Daryl thingy.
They can't see only the Aussie Bogan. I'm not too sure why you can't see it. It is definitely there. Choose the Aussie Bogan, you'll get Daryl Waltrip instead. So Chris has actually pitted in there.
Not surprising, he had already done a lap on these tires, so it's not shocking to see him go in.
And Willie, good to see him racing in the Williams. Nice to have him in there. Hugh Daff, he'd be very disappointed with his first up performance on the game last week. Rounding through here in Sector 2 with a 102.77.
And we have had somebody redeem a hot lap with Daryl.
There we go. I will get that fixed. So Clapsy, you got to, and Hugh Daff. He's got Hugh Daff, so he's going to come out with another lap. So we've got one for Josie, who's coming out. I will get him a little bit.
Friday then. It's Saturday, Sunday. What? It's Friday then. Saturday, Sunday. What?
Hugh Daff is actually starting a lap right now.
Okay, it's yours. Daryl, go for it.
He's just ended a lap.
He's just ended a lap. And Josie. So they're the two that we're going to get hot laps for. We'll get those a little bit later on. Thanks very much for those redeems. Thanks, XLAP, with the redeem for this Friday, the Lando Norris. Definitely a concrete jungle here. As you know, safety cars, there's 150% certainty the safety car will happen tonight. Pretty damn good odds. Josie goes P2, if you don't mind. Nice little sighting lap with a 128.1. What are you running around
Coming
here?
Down the front straightaway, he's going to get a good toe to the line. He's going to go 28.5 for P4. So both Red Bulls sitting very well high up the order here early in the qualifying session.
Very good. Good to see Betsy there. The Division 5 champion, deserved champion. And I tell you what, he's actually got a really good teammate in Winter. I've raced against Winter. Nice, clean, very, very accomplished driver, and he will make a good account of himself this season.
I think you were going to ask a question as they were coming on the front straightaway, and I started talking, so I apologize.
I can't remember that actually. I've got I'm like a goldfish. Hutto filling in for Hutto coming around here, Sector 1. Riding on board with him. We've got 8 minutes to go. So just keep an eye on our two guys in Josie, who will come out on another lap, and Hugh Daff in the pit. So they might be only running 2 times here. I'm not too sure if they're going to go for a third one.
Yeah, Hugh Duff has actually done 3 laps on that same tire, so I think he went out for a little bit of a longer stint to try and just come to grips with the racetrack, feel the grip that's out there on it, which isn't a bad idea. I usually do the same early in the quality sessions because you're never going to get the fastest lap at the beginning of a session anyway.
No, exactly.
So it's better to go out and build up the confidence, know what the car's going to feel like, go back into the pit lane, let the boys put a lot of brand new tires on the car, take the fuel out, and then make one final dash at it.
Yep. So Hutto coming through
Looks
here.
Looks like Hutto
is looking very nice. Well, he's probably going to be low 29s, I can imagine. Certainly not going to go in the 28s there. 29.3. Not bad. P9. Harry Dwells in the other Alpine. And Willie's retired already. I think he's crashed it there somewhere. He has.
Oh yeah, looks like he's lost it there towards the end of Sector 1.
Ah, Jesus.
Looks like we're about to see it. Yep, there he is. He's lost it. Back end went around on him, and he put it into the wall. He's lost both left suspensions, front and rear.
Yeah, he's done a Schumacher down there in the corner, hasn't he? Got to see if the AlphaTauri's out. Who's had a BIS coming through now? Let's see if it's been cleared. Doesn't look like it just got cleared as I was coming around. So Chrissy's joined. He'll be joining us in the commentary box. Chrissy, who can't race tonight, but somehow can join in the commentary box. I'm not too sure how that works, but fair enough.
Yeah, riddle me that.
Yeah, exactly. I will get him into the chat. Just bear with me for just 1 minute.
Well, we got everybody coming back out. Josie's still in, but Hugh Daff is now on an outlap running through Sector 1. Quite a few others have just come out of the pit lane or are making their way down the pit lane.
So who are we going to outlap for? Hugh Daff, outlap for Josie Wales. Whereabouts are those two boys on the track? So why don't
Hugh Daff currently coming through the hairpin at the end, at the middle of Sector 2.
Okay, so you're going to take Hugh Daff. So let's get Daryl on the hot lap first. And I'm pretty sure Josie will come out for another lap. It's 6 minutes to go. We'll get Josie for Jarno's hot lap. So we'll get you to ride on board with you.
I gotta go find Daryl real quick.
You go find Daryl.
In the living room watching my kid.
He's going to go get Daryl Waltrip, the NASCAR legend, joining us in the commentary booth. So Daff on an outlap. Just warming up those tyres.
Hello?
Yo, Daryl, how are you, mate?
Yeah, doing pretty good, pretty good.
Okay, Daryl.
How are you doing?
I'm doing really good, mate. Anyway, the boys.
Oh, I guess I got to talk about this McLaren's lap, huh?
That's it. Over to you, Daz.
Right on.
Let's go.
Well, here he goes. He just went under those 5 red light thing. He's not sure what the hell they're for because they're red. But here he goes. He's going into turn 1 and 2. Gets a very good apex of both of those corners. Coming out to this short left-hander of 3, and he's coming up to turn 4. Hey, hold on a minute. What the hell's going on here? Is there more than 4 corners? Where's the finish line? Shouldn't he be crossing the finish line now? I don't understand it. Oh, and he's dead. He is dead. He has lost it completely. What are you doing, young man? You're in this sport for a reason. You're not supposed to be doing that shite.
Daryl, a disappointing way to finish your debut here with Rapid. Hopefully we'll get to see you guys a little bit again. But Jalen, tell me if you're not off. Bing, bing, bing. What's going on?
Yeah, it's just like my NASCAR career, you know, short.
Exactly. So Josie Wales is out on a hot lap. Unfortunately, Jarno is still on the yacht having an ice cream with Kimmy. But we will get onto Josie. He will definitely get one more lap in here, I'm going to imagine. So we'll get one more with Josie here a little bit later on. Betsy, the Division 5 champion, coming through Sector 2 here at the moment. What's he got in store for us? With a 1 flat. That is smoking, Betsy. He's definitely on par for a 27. Winter gets out of the road. Down here to the famous left-hander where nobody wants to take it. They all want the DRS. Betsy opens up. What's he got? 27 Josie, 27,950 for Josie Wales and Betsy P1, P2. So Mr. Josie Wales, the Mr. Podium, he loves a pole, doesn't he, Mikey? Loves a pole, that boy. So you get Chrissy coming through. Not too sure if Josie's going to have enough time to do a last one. In fact, he's invalidated. He's not going to have time. So, who was the one that redeemed the... I think it was Josie. So, Rapid, Daff, give me another name, and we'll do another hot lap with them. Sorry, mate. Looks like Josie's not going to get there. Got a few guys here in the pits. Relic, Winter, outlap. Benny Black's on an outlap. Noodles is on an outlap. So, if you just want to jump in there, Rapid and Relic. Okay, so Relic it is. He's in the pits and he's coming out on his outlap. So, let's join Relic. And Yano will be taking you for a hot lap very, very shortly. Hold on. In the candy cane on those wheels. So Betsy, fantastic effort. Can Relic improve a 27.9? Going to ride on board with him with Yano. Rilo's in the pits. His job's done. P8. That's as best as he can do. Hutto on his way out on an outlap as well. Chrissy finding the struggling. Muckping, what's he got? In the other Alpha
Romeo. This way he just had to negotiate around.
Exactly. So Relic is going to be the hot lap with Yano. Braking hard, Ping. This is his one and only chance.
Oh, and he has a perfect final corner. Oh. Beautiful late apex there to run down onto the front straightaway. This could be a really good lap. 29 P7. Very nice. Rubrik's in the pits. He's not going to get a time. He's going to be that far down. Ninja spun it out, so he's going to be starting at 18th. Espinal is in the pits. He's going to be starting from the back of the grid as well. So these boys, I'm not too sure what happened there. Oh, well, Espinal went out and he started a lap. He was looking really good until he got toward the end of Sector 1 and invalidated. He just decided to take her back in. I don't think anybody's going to have enough time to come out.
And here's Yano. Take us on a lap, Yano. This is Yano. Thank you, Daph. On board here with Rapid Relic. The man in the Red Bull food van in the candy cane wheels through Sector 2 into Sector 1, Turn 2. Hard onto the brakes here, just at the 50 meter. Brake into Turn 4. Foot flat out as you go to 5th, 6th. Don't lead. This very, very tricky thing. Very easy to invalidate. At the end of Sector 1, what is Relic got on board? Is he going to go purple? He's just off his best time. He needs to improve. He's got to find the 10th here to get pole. Kisses the concrete like a Victoria's Secret model at the 100. Brake hard down the 4th. Oh, his rear end wanted to twitch out like a stripper at kittens, but he held on to it very nicely. DRS wide open like a Victoria's Secret's legs on Kimmy's yacht Saturday night. Brake hard at the 50 meter break, down to 5th or 6th. Again, oh, look at this. It's twitchy. I'm not too sure how Relic is holding this, but he is. Coming down here, oh, look at this. He's going all over the track. It's like he's painting the road, not putting on it. Has he backed out? No, and there he goes. Spin to win. He's doing 360 donuts. And that is job done for Relic, no better than P3. Very disappointing result. This is the gospel according to Yano. Nicky with a 27.8. Doesn't matter, mate. You invalidate. Stiff shit. Relic is retired, so that's it. Who else we got? We've got Benny Black. He's out. Anyone else going through? Rilo. He's 3/10 up.
3/10 up on his lap. He's looking
Here
really
they come.
Good.
Here they come. 3/10. He's in for a 28. If the AlphaTauri can get out of his road, or he's going to get a draft nicely from the McLaren. Is he close enough?
Yeah, he's going to get a little bit of a toe going down the front straight, but it's not going to make up for
28,
much. But he does
P7.
P7th.
P7th, not bad. Benny Black in P9. What's it? No, he's way slower. He's obviously made a mistake. Chrissy is out. And that's it. Job done. Josie Wales. He's in. He is our pole setter. Back to back. 2 in a row. There he is. Little Mike. It's little Mike. Yeah, we're racing.
You want to see the cars?
Yeah.
Come on.
Oh, very nice. Racing, Daddy.
Look, he's go.
Yeah, which one's your favorite? Everybody wants to know. Is it the red one or the orange one? Yeah, you like the orange one? That's my boy. Now get out.
Hey, Josie, how are you, mate? Congratulations on the pole.
Yeah, not too bad, mate. Thanks for that.
Just got the job done. Left yourself plenty of time. There's about 3 minutes left on the clock.
Yeah.
And, obviously, and Daff was redeeming a hot lap piano, but we obviously knew that you couldn't get through. So anyway, done. How was it? How's the lap, mate?
The lap was pretty good, except until the second last corner. I did go quite wide, and that's why I thought I had to go out again because I thought I would get nipped. But I think a couple of people invalidated, so I got lucky on this one, I think.
Yeah, true.
But
Now, obviously, I'm not too sure if you saw the recap before, but obviously that pit stop helped Chrissy win, obviously with Rilo. So hopefully a little bit better luck with you tonight. I am.
Tyres. I mean, it's running about the tyres soften up with.
No, so this is definitely a medium hard. So let's see.
Yeah, I'd say so.
I was saying to Mike that it's going to be a 150% chance of a safety car. So let's wrap this up. Josie Wales P1, Betsy P2, Relic P3, Winter P4. Great performance, Winter. Noodles P5, Nikki P6, Rilo, Hutto in 8, Benny Black, Muck Ping, Chris, and Harry Dwells, Abyss, Hugh Daff. Disappointing from Hugh, Crunchy, Ninja, Rubric, Willie, and Espinala rounds it out. I'll let you get back, but again, Josie, congratulations on the pole. All the best. As I've said, you dance on Saturdays, get paid on Sundays. So all the best in the race, mate. All the best.
Thanks, mate. Take it easy.
You too. Josie Wales, our pole sitter, just gets the job done, Mike, when he needs to, doesn't he?
Yeah, he really gets it the last second. But I'm going to say that a tenth and a half advantage in quali is not that big here.
No, it's not.
So many DRS zones along this racetrack. If he's really going to want to try and run away in the first 3 and get a gap for that DRS, so that way the driver behind cannot have it. Who's going to be Betsy, if I'm not mistaken, is starting in second place. So,
exactly.
And then his teammate in fourth. So good to see both Red Bulls up inside the top 10, really close to each other. Whereas it didn't really seem to me like any of the other teams had 2 really fast drivers up there in the top 10 together. So Red Bull looking like they could take a nice chunk of points here tonight.
That's it. Exactly. Jishway, thanks, mate. Shout out to your teammate Crunchy. First a bottle. Well, Jishway, let's be honest, mate. You are relegation bound after 2 races in Div 2. Your Nanswet, the greatest game and tag in history, without doubt. There is no better than Nanswet. He's also in the chat. Good to see you. Nikki, more cars to overtake. And no doubt, Jishway, Div 3 bound, mate. Div 3 bound. I also, I'm not too sure if you guys got an opportunity to look at the stream, but we actually had our first Euro race, the multiplayer cars, the NPCs. Very unique to the Euros. We don't do that here in Australia, but it's an opportunity for the Div 1, Div 2 and Div 3 guys in Euros to race against each other. And I believe the man in the commentary box picked up the W, Mikey. Congratulations.
Yeah, appreciate it. Yeah, first W I've had since joining Rapid.
Congratulations.
Joined last year and just didn't like the way that the game felt at all. I still don't like the way the game feels this year, but I was able to pick one up at Baku last night.
Very
Literally
good.
made it couldn't have gone any better, made a pass for the lead in turn 1, lap 1, and never looked back. So
fair enough. That's good stuff, mate. Congratulations. I saw a bit of carnage in the back of the grid. I believe there was a safety car after turn 2 where we are now counting down.
So for MPC, we actually have no safety car.
Oh, you
Safety
don't?
car
That's right.
Off.
Safety car is
so
off.
when I went through turn 1 and grabbed the lead and saw everybody from P3 back basically kill each other,
there we go. There is no formation lap. And this one is for you, Mikey. Watch the stream.
The start of this race.
This one's for you, Mikey.
Flags in the air. Boogity, boogity, boogity. Ooh, let's go racing, boys.
You had an ad, did you? Oh, there's carnage at the back. That was Ninja. He's been spun around at the end. I'm not too sure, but Josie Wales has gone through. You didn't hear it, did you, Mike?
I'm gonna have to.
Okay, mate. I'm gonna play. I'm gonna play it again for you, mate. Listen to the stream. You got it?
Just wait. No, just wait. I'm still stuck on a damn ad.
Tell me when you're off the ad, though. This one was for you, but Hugh Daff is going through Harry Dwells with a 5-second. We've already got our first safety car already. Carnage at the back. Harry Dwells, Willie, Ninja. They've all been able to get through. Ninja has no wing. Abyss has left the session. He's been kicked out. Hugh Daff is out. Abyss is DNF. Just carnage into turn 1. Wow.
Well, now I'm.
And that is just... Wow. Just what a chance. Ninja's been able to get out of it. I saw it from the back. But we have a full course safety car. Hugh Daff is out. Abyss is out. I'm sure that the boys are going to show us their onboards a little bit later in the chat. They're not going to be happy. Are you watching the stream now, Mike?
I'm finally back to live. I don't know why, but since I moved here to Germany, you get 4 or 5 ads.
Oh, jeez, I don't know why. There you go. So you're watching it, man. I'm gonna play for you now. You listening? This is what I did after the lights went out.
Anticipating the start of this race. Flags in the air. Boogity, boogity, boogity. Ooh, let's go racing, boys.
Oh, racing boys! I love it. Let's go.
There we go. That was actually that was Daryl's very last boogity that he ever did in NASCAR. So
actually, he came back.
But he did
on the 500 this year. He did the boogity one more time. So.
That's it, exactly. But that was his last official one before he left. But let's just take a look here. Josie, Betsy, Relic have got through. Noodles P4, Winter P5. Rilo P6, Rapid Black has got himself to P7, so let's see who the winners and the losers are. Great change by Rubric though, up to P7. He's up 7 places, and the last to first challenge by the Shower King himself, Espinala, up to P11. Willie into P6, which is not a bad. Hutto's down 5. Crunchy Nicky down 9. Ninja has been able to think, and I think he's got himself a time penalty for speeding in the pit lane. And Harry Dwells has been able to survive, so not too sure what's been happening down to the back. But that was carnage out the back, mate. Absolute carnage.
Yeah, I didn't get to see it. My game started lagging around. I got stuck and could not move off Joseph.
And I think, ladies and gentlemen, kiddies, put your kids to bed because I believe this conversation is about to get R-rated. Hugh Daff, mate, what happened?
I honestly have no idea.
He has no idea. Abyss has left the session. I saw Ninja get spun out. Who caused all the problem? Because Nicky had to pit, Ninja had to pit, Harry's had to pit as well, and they're way at the back. But what happened to you, mate? So you got no idea?
I actually have no idea. My quality was woeful, so turns out
we know that.
Cars from time trial to multiplayer are very different this year.
Yes.
Which I haven't played the game since last week, so I had no idea. I was just coming in, thought I'd get top 10 or something stupid like that. Yeah. No, absolutely nowhere.
Shit.
So my tyre pressures were through the roof.
Yeah.
And I was talking to Noodles, and he was like, "Nah, it needs to be down the bottom."
Yeah.
Ah, rightio.
Yep.
So I was all over the shop.
Ah, fair enough then. So was it you, or did you get a clip somewhere?
No, I got clipped from behind.
Okay, so someone from
I
behind.
was trying to avoid, because the Biff span and was sideways, like across the track. So I put the brakes on, trying to dodge him, and then got tapped from behind around I went.
Okay, that was it. Dove over. So
Yeah.
okay, well, we'll have a chat. Obviously, it'll be in the convo in the Discord a little bit later on. Unfortunate for you, mate. But mate, we move on to next week and into our hometown of Australia's next. So claps.
Should be good.
Anyway, thanks, mate. Appreciate you joining us, buddy. All the best.
No worries.
See you then.
Thank you.
Thanks, yeah. So there's your explanation,
So you
Mike.
were talking about, you were talking about the big winners there and all that.
Yeah.
What about the big losers? You got Nicky and Hutto way down the order. Nicky's lost 9 positions, Hutto down 8. But from what he was just saying, from what Daff was telling us, more or less kind of sounds just like a lap 1 racing incident that he was involved in.
Yeah.
Not really much a driver from behind can do if the driver in front just slams on the brakes trying to avoid another driver that's spun out. It's unfortunate, but it happens.
Yeah, exactly.
So I just want to know what started it all, because Nicky was way up there toward the front of this race. He was in, what, 5th or 6th? And but safety car's coming in this lap, so...
Beautiful to see. Also, thanks to A Divided for following us, mate. Really appreciate joining in to the Rapid Boys. You're live here from Jeddah. Round 2 of the Australian Division 1 Championship. The man himself, Josie Wales, is leading us out. When does he go? He's got Betsy for company.
He's actually gone past the DRS line, so he's waiting as long as possible. He should go in about 3, 2, 1.
Done. And Espinala's lost it. He's lost it at the back of the grid. Yellow flag. He's done it. He must have stuck it in the wall. Wow, through there. Betsy gets through. Relic gets through. Winter's got himself through. Just on the inside. Noodles looking to get pressure up there. He's got it. Muckpin with a 5-second penalty for ignoring yellow flags. Where did that come from? Crunchy's fight, ignoring yellow flags. What is going on? This game is glitching all over the place. I reckon they've done an illegal overtake. That's what's happened because Espinala was in front of them. And because they've passed before the safety line, they've actually got a 5-second penalty.
Yeah, it is possible. But then that would have affected every other driver as well.
Exactly. And that's what happened to me. So Espinala's gone off for a shower. Well, sorry, he's already had a shower.
The front two have absolutely left Relics. They are going after it, but they both have used almost to no battery, whereas the third place car has been using the battery this lap.
Mm-hmm. So Relic on board, Noodles just keeping him nice and company. Winter right there on the rear end of Noodles for the first couple of laps. Obviously no DRS. Rilo, another good performance. What a beautiful camera angle, Cody's. For all the game and the shit that we give it, they do actually have some nice camera angles in this game. Rapid Black P7, Muck Ping, Chris and Willie. So, first 5 laps, we've had an opportunity, Mike, just to cool our feet and understand what's going to go on.
Ferrari goes deep. This is going to open the door for the Red Bull behind. The Red Bull gets along the right side, but he just loses out in the traction zone.
Yep. That was
Noodle
Winter
struggled a little bit there into turn 1. Winter tried to take advantage, but just could not get the power down on that Red Bull. Couldn't get the rear tires to agree with the input. Had to let the Ferrari go. Is spin to win on?
It is on.
I believe it is.
It's every week. We have got multiple prizes. Got to be in there to win it. We will be doing it after the race. Spin to win. Your chance to actually win a Red Bull RB16 replica car, valued at $120. We will be giving one away sometime this season. It will go off. So Winter just going through there. Rilo as well. Rapid Black in P7 doing nice. Muckpin doing nicely as well. Chrissy, good account of himself. Definitely struggled last night. Called Div 2 the most chaotic race he has ever raced in. We've got yellow sector 1s. Is that Hutto? No. Harry Dwells. And he's got some lag issues there, unfortunately.
No left front end fence. That won't affect the car too much around this track, though. Right now, you see him going slow, allowing the Mercedes to go through, but that's more or less that the tires are too hot from the spin. We've had multiple dealings at this racetrack for the Euro guys just for test sessions, and we've actually knocked our front wings off completely and continued on like the car felt almost the same. So really beautiful thing this year with that underfloor creating so much of the downforce for the car. You can lose a majority of the front bodywork on the car and still be able to race. So
that's it. Crunchy into the box. So he's taking his 5-second penalty here, going onto the mediums nice and early, getting off those hards. Struggled obviously on the pace.
Rapid Black just picked up his first time penalty. I believe it was for multiple warnings. We got another yellow. Who's that spun around? Is it Crunchy?
That's Willie. Willie spun and lost the front wing. He's in a world of hurt. He's going to have to box it there. So Crunchy's boxed as well. Up for front, Josie and Betsy are having their own little tea party. Relic is still trying to stay within 1 second, but just can't seem to hang on. No, it is, or is it? No, it's a virtual. It's a virtual. We have got Harry Dwells out on track. No, he's boxed. It is a virtual safety car. There's no safety car on track, so it's a virtual.
I don't think so. The boys at the front are still racing.
Look at sector 1. There's no yellow dot.
Is out according to the boards.
Yeah. It's VSC. Drive-through penalty.
Oh, and Josie's got a drive-through speeding under the VSC. The whole thing's lagged now.
The whole thing has shit itself.
What did Betsy just pick up a time penalty for? Did he get one as well? Were both of them not paying attention to the VSC?
And they've gone too early. They've both got drive-throughs here.
Yep, they both have a drive-through for speeding under the VSC. I just confirmed it.
So no one else has been able to pick that up. So these guys have got drive-through penalties.
Oh, Betsy almost lost it.
Exactly, I saw that coming through.
Good save.
Very good save. So Relic is going to pick up the first place by default here. Noodles is 1.5 seconds back. Winter within his DRS, but just can't get to see the job done. But he's got plenty of ERS. He's not wasting it, which is good.
But he's lost it out of that Sector 2 hairpin. Looks like an Aston Martin. It was Rapid Black.
Rapid Black, yeah. So he's lost it as well, but been able to recover. So Rubric coming back in.
Looks like there's no damage on that car either, so the Aston Martin can continue.
I've got a very big rear end, Hendo. That's what happens when you hit me. Hendo and I are teammates in TIR. He hit me, got wing damage. His own fault. I did nothing wrong, as you would admit. You never admit to fault. So, but these boys are going to have to come in. Josie Wales and Betsy both speeding under. They'll hand the lead to Relic and Noodles. Winter in P5, Rilo P6, Muckpy in P7, but Chrissy looking to try and get the pass. Couldn't get it through. Nicky's starting to close in though. But those Euro guys, Betsy's retired. Betsy's retired. He's out. Oh, wow. Did you see that?
Where did he retire? Oh, did he lose it in the
Holy shit, he's spinning around the wrong way, and we have a safety car. That is not going to help Josie Wales. He has to serve his drive-through penalty, and he's going to have to do it as the safety car comes in. Not too sure what happened to Betsy.
Can we get Betsy in the party now that we're
we sure can. Car? We sure can.
Love to. I got a big question for him.
Yep, absolutely. Harry Dwells has got
picks up a drive-through
penalty. These boys are.
Wow.
I reckon. You know what I think's happened? There is this delta. There's this delta bug going around, which basically gives you your minus 4.5 seconds for no reason. You virtually have to brake in the middle of the road to keep it under the delta. And it's a known issue. And I reckon that's what's happened to Harry there. And I'm almost positive that's what's happened to him. Let's get Betsy into the chat, see if he's there. And Betsy will probably be able to confirm if that's what happened to him. So I've sent him an invite. Hopefully he'll be able to jump in to the lobby as we go to safety car. Yaz. Betsy, thanks for joining us, mate. Not the way you wanted to end the race. Tell me what happened.
I couldn't tell you, mate.
Just lost the car, or?
I'm looking back on my stream now, but I think the game kind of glitched and my rear end dipped down, which caused whatever to happen.
Okay.
But as far as the drive-through,
yep.
I'm looking back on stream now, and Josie and I were at least 6 to 7 tenths clear of it.
Right, okay. So, Rubric has spun it around under the safety car, and he's got, I don't know what he's done, but he's come out of turn 2 right in front of me and just lost it. So, you're saying that the drive-through was a glitch in the game. Is that what you're saying?
That, and more than likely my spin.
Right, okay. I can't do much about the spin, but the drive-through, I thought that was something to do with Delta issues, because it's happened to Harry Dwells, and I noticed that this came up.
Yeah, it's...
Yeah.
So, coming out of the last corner, Josie and I were probably, by memory, otherwise 2.1 or 1.2 seconds behind on the Delta, so we kind of gave it shit all the way from the last corner, which we knew we were being in the clear. Yeah. And then as soon as I went after the line, like a meter after the line, it glitched to like 2.74 by memory, and instantly gave Josie and I a penalty.
Yep, okay.
So,
unfortunately, it's a glitch in the game. There's not much I can do about it. He's going to have to serve or he's going to get disqualified. So, unfortunate way to end your race. Betsy, I know that's not what you wanted, but there's always next week, and hopefully a patch will come through, and we might.
I'm more concerned about the what happened when I spun. That is extremely worrying, because if my car's just going to dip down on the exit of fast speed corners like that, then I may as well not race.
Shit, that's not good.
And same with everyone else.
Yeah, fair enough. That's not good. Shoot us through and let us have a look at it, mate.
Yeah, I don't even know how to work Twitch, man. I'm trying to do it now.
Send all you got to do is do a clip of that 30 seconds, and then just copy that, paste that link into the chat, and we'll take a look at it.
No worries.
Done, mate. I'll leave you to it, buddy. Enjoy the rest of the stream. Claps is in there claiming he's going to win.
Josie Wales has actually gone into the pit lane and got new tires and came back out, but he's still going to have to serve that drive-through basically when they go green.
Yeah. He's obviously decided, you know what, he's going to take the pain now. He's going to pit under safety, and then he's on the hards, so he's going long. So that's our second safety car in under 10 laps. Harry Dwells has still been able to manage, and this is going to work in his favour for Harry. He hasn't had a really good start. Ninja is going to get him back onto the tail end here.
Rapid Rubric just came out of the pit lane. He had to go in to change his front wing with the damage he picked up from that last lap. I was actually on board with him when he did it. He just picked up the throttle out of turn 2 a little offline and went straight for that inside wall.
Yes. Yeah, Clapsy, I'm racing tomorrow, making my Division 3 debut. The old man around Jeddah. The millions and millions of Pajalas fans around the world will be tuning in. It's, I believe Noodles will be streaming, but you can't get everything. You know, sometimes you've got to get the reserve commentators to come up, and they've got to have their opportunity. You can't always have the number one commentary team in all of F122, can you, Mikey?
No, you can't always have them,
but you can Tuesday night. You can Tuesday night at 9 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. That's when you can have it. Only time you'll see it. Anyway. So it's been an interesting start, Mike.
Yeah, I'd say this has gone about par for what we thought it would, other than the glitches that we've had, which is really unfortunate. That, you know, we haven't really had much problem at all running this game, and then we go to do the first Div 1 opener of the season and immediately start having issues. But looks like we're going to have to do another lap behind the safety car, so we should go green this time by as they cross the line. Yep. We should get the message later on that the safety car will be in this lap.
Benno in the chat.
Nicky's almost back up to where he was.
Yeah, very good. Actually, he is. He's only down 2, which is good. Let's take a look at So Relic and Muckpin are the only two that haven't stopped yet. I mean, you can sort of count out Ninja because he's stopped 6. Obviously, he's not the one paying for his tyres, which is good news.
Yeah, Rubrick's going to have to stop again. When he boxed to fix the wing, he put on a set of softs. Those are not going to get him to the end of the race, so he's going to have to make another pit stop.
Yeah. To Nan, mate, look, I know it's a glitch in the game, but there's not much we can do about it at the moment as it is. So he either has to pit or he's going to get DSQ'd. So unfortunately, Josie is going to cop the pain here. Not much we can do about it. And so will Harry Dwell. So with the 16, thanks very much for tuning in. So we are about to go green, I would imagine. I think this is time, actually. Have I got time? Yeah, I do. It's time for the winter safety car moment. Let's go back to last season. Winter safety car restart at Hungary. One of my favourite moments of the year. So I like playing this when there is a safety car and I've got a bit of time. So here's winter again.
Please enjoy the last 5 laps. It's been a good race
so
far.
Mate. Get yourself in the stream and enjoy yourself.
I will, mate. See you, boys. Catch ya.
Alright, see you, Miguel. Yeah, Remedy showing his love as well. Good on him. Mrs. Cahoots back in the chat. Oh, what's this? Oh, no, what's up?
Never gets old. I got to get Cahoots one back in there. J-Rad in the chat. G'day, mate. And Div 2 bound next week, J-Rad. I'm telling you now, the old man has spoken. We're about to go racing here, Mike. Why don't you take us for the next couple?
Alfa Romeos. Yeah, 2 Alfa Romeos leading at the front. Going to have to wait and see when Relics goes. He's going to wait as long as possible. There he goes now, just after the DRS line. He and his teammate get a good jump on the rest of the field. But further back, it looks like Rilo's having to defend from the Red Bull winner on the outside coming into turn 1. He's not on the preferred line, but now he is, and he's going to run the Ferrari out wide, get the Red Bull parked in front of it. Rilo's still trying to see his way past the Red Bull, but just can't get it done. Further back, we got him too wide. Who is that? Looks like Rapid Rupert trying to go too wide into the corner, and Crunchy almost losing the car behind him. He's still struggling. Oh, and there he goes. He's lost it. He's into the wall.
He's walled it. So Harry's got himself up. He's got that drive through. Josie Wells is yet to serve it. He's got no other choice.
Muckping's had a problem. I want to dive from Nicky.
Oh,
and they both lost it. They're both around in the hairpin.
So Nicky and Winter both take each other out into that hairpin. Another incident. So plenty in the steward's desk to look at. I know what Winter's like. Josie's got to box this lap. He has to box this lap or he is going to get disqualified. He's already 2.5 seconds behind Relic, and Noodles is right up his rear end.
Yeah, what happened to Muckping? Muckping was running second, and as we came out of Sector 1, I noticed he was no longer in second. He was back in fourth, and Josie with a huge gap to Relics now. But Josie, like you said, is going to have to pit this lap. That's going to promote Noodles to P1, or P2, excuse me. But look at this, Noodles trying to get to the inside of Josie, was trying to disqualify him, make sure he couldn't get to the pit lane.
Exactly.
But now it's a 3-second gap to the leader. Can Noodles run him down? They're both on the same tire, so it's going to be like for like as they go through. Got a yellow in Sector 3.
Nicky's retired in the box. He's boxed it. He's retired in the pits. So that's his day done.
Josie served his drive-through. He's back out. He's praying for another safety car. Josie's fast enough. I feel he could catch quite a few of these guys.
Yep.
But it's not going to happen for the win today unless he gets a safety car. But Josie, the favorite coming into qualifying, qualified on pole. He was the favorite coming into the race. Has a glitch to take him out. And now he sees himself all the way down outside the points trying to fight his way back up to the pack.
Unfortunate. I think a lot of these glitches got to do with EA not wanting dedicated servers where the host becomes the server. But we'll soon find out. Hopefully they can patch this thing up. Relic at the moment, 4.5 seconds and comfortably in the lead, but yet to box. So technically speaking, Noodles is our on-track leader.
Oh, and Crunchy's around again. He's just taken the front wing off that car again.
So he's going to
expect
box.
Crunchy into the pit lane and retire. That's going to be 7 drivers out of this Grand Prix already, and we're just about halfway through now.
Exactly. So when does Relic... DRS is now enabled. The ping's going to go through. Rilo, does he get the job done here? Looking for a sniff. Nope. He's not going to get through. Another lap looking at the back of the Alfa Romeo. Rapid Black there in P5 on those reds. They're definitely... He's going to have to box again. Ninja in P6, oh sorry, Chrissy in Ninja, 6th and 7th, Rubric on those reds. He's had a pretty struggle race in P8. Winter's been able to get himself back up to P9, Storm Hutto P10. Harry, after multiple incidences, is P11. Josie Wales is now boxing, and he's boxed for the reds. Is he going to come out and going to go after a fastest lap here?
Well, even if he does, all he's doing is just stealing a point away. It's not going to be a point for him because he's outside the top 10. But back up at the front, check it out. The brand new Alfa Romeo #1 driver at the front and running away, now with a 5.1 second lead. No warnings as far as I know. He's doing a great job. He left Red Bull at the end of the year after playing the big old defensive food truck there at Abu Dhabi for his teammate. Now he's decided, I want to run for the championship by myself. I don't want to play #2 to anybody. So he moves to Alfa Romeo, and he's going to outdo everybody that he raced against last year.
Yep.
If he continues on this way.
Exactly. So those hards can go as long as he wants. I reckon he's going to play into his hands. He's probably expecting another safety car at some stage. Noodles is braking in. Ping starting to get into that DRS, but Rilo's the same. They just can't seem to be able to break that toe. Rapid Black now into P5. Ninja starting to close in to well, so a little bit of a DRS train starting to form behind Noodles. If you don't mind, what do you think about that, Aussie? So he's banking this pack up, and you're right, Relic is just streaking away with this lead now. Half a second in the first 2 sectors of this lap.
He's got to be careful, though. I've been riding on board with him. You can see as he went through that corner back end, just started to get a little twitchy. There is a bit of a phase where these hard tires really just don't want to work. They work very well once you get them up to temp out of the pit lane. Then it starts to go away, and then it all comes back again all at one spot. Can catch drivers out. Who is that? I believe an Alpine just went around. Was that Harry Dwells that just lost the car?
Let's have a look.
No, it wasn't. It was Hutto.
It was Hutto. Hutto's lost it.
Out of the hairpin.
And Rubric's gone backwards. He's lost that big time. I'm not too sure what happened, but he's lost it.
And he's lost the right front end fence as well. Is he going to continue on, or is he going to pit? Here comes the Alpine up behind him. Does the Alpine have enough of a run to get there before the final corner? Alpine goes to the outside, and Rubric squeezes, but the Alpine stays there.
Great little pass by Hutto. Great little pass. Nice work.
And he's going to get
over the box
down the front straightaway as well.
No, he didn't get it. But Rubric, box head to box. So Josie Wales gets himself into P11, and I reckon those 9 laps, he'll probably be able to get that to the end. So Relic streaking away now, 6.5. Josie Wales, there we go. Fastest lap. As you were. Noodles can go right to the end.
Second through 5th, really close to each other, but they cannot seem to make any moves.
No, exactly. It's not an ERS issue. Noodles has got 90. Mate, I tell you what, he is an absolute tight ass when it comes to deploying ERS. He's at 90%. Noodles. Obviously, he's being charged per percent that he uses, I think, by the Ferrari team. Muck Ping P3, Rilo as well. He's deploying it where he can. Rapid Black.
Rilo's closer to Muck Ping. Muck Ping made a mistake there. Here comes Rilo. He is there as he goes to the outside to try and make a move on the Alfa Romeo. Can he get it done around the outside? No, he cannot. He tries for a switchback.
Switchback of dreams. And he's got the DRS. Rilo up to P3. That's it, job done. Very nice overtake, Rilo. Just took advantage of Muckping's mistake there, Mike, and capitalised on it.
Yeah, and that's what you have to do, unfortunately, whenever you're in a DRS train like they have been. It's very hard to make an overtake work on your own. You really have to pray for a mistake from the car in front. And when he got the car in front to make a mistake, he did exactly what he needed to do. He opened DRS, fully deployed, put the car under immense amount of pressure, and was able to make a crossback maneuver down at the final corner to make that pass work into turn 1. So beautiful work by Rilo, who's making his Div 1 opener debut right now, already running up in the podium positions again as he did last week at the last preseason test.
Yeah, exactly. No, that was round 1 last week. That was a real... Oh, geez, I tell you what, he cut that like grass. So he's definitely got a warning there.
Well, that looked like it hurt. Was that Rapid Black? Yeah, Rapid Black into the wall. So he's lost out a couple positions.
Yes, he has, but he's got himself reclaimed, which is good. Hutto, Josie Wales is now into the points, so he will actually keep that fastest lap if he can hold. Rubric with a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. So Blackie's got himself a 3-second time penalty also for multiple warnings as well.
Winners here on Chris. He's right there behind the gearbox of the McLaren as they go into the final corner. Can he get the job done going down the front straightaway into turn 1? The McLaren in front will not have any DRS assistance. This should be an easy overtake. And it is. He gets a little bit of a side draft going on the McLaren to help slow that car down as they go down the front straightaway. I have noticed this year, side draft actually kind of works in this game. I really feel like it does. And it's an awesome thing. It's a really American thing that we use in NASCAR where you get the right front or left front of your car up against the rear end of another car when you're to the side of it, and you just pack air on the rear wing of the car next to you. Really slows that car down. So it was great to see him using that maneuver going down the front straightaway with barely any deployment to make that pass down into 1.
Very good. No, good place, and he's doing a great account. Another one of the Div 2 boys stepping up. Ping with a warning. Ping's got himself, well, he's now boxed, and he's got himself a 3-second time penalty. He's on those reds. So Relic, he's got 7 laps to go. He's hanging out.
He's at 9 seconds away. What a gap he's pulled since the safety car. Relic really stomping his authority down on this race right now.
So if I take a look at the intervals, well, actually to the leader, it's about a 20 seconds. So he's going to drop out just behind Chris if he was to box now. So he has, he's got no other choice but to box. So I'm going to say he's going to just come out behind Chris and just in front of Storm Hutto. So the thing is, that will give him, 20 seconds, maybe 12. Is that going to give him enough time, Mike, to be able to catch these front runners and pass them?
Well, he's put on the soft tire. It's really hard to say. He's going to drop in, just like you said, right behind Chris. But it's going to be really hard for him to make that up. Let's take a look and see exactly what his gap is to the leader. He's currently 9 seconds back. He could maybe catch Ninja, maybe, but it's a really tall order. You see how slow he's going right now as we have a safety car. That works in his favor.
And who is that? That was Crunchy. So Crunchy's out. Relic's got a drive through for speeding up. That again is the glitch I think you'll find.
Oh no.
This is this stupid glitch.
And Relics just came out of the pit lane on cold tires, so please riddle me how he was speeding.
He wasn't. He wasn't speeding.
Oh my god.
So I have zero clue about this game, but that is just stolen the race from Relic. Claps is asking, can we do a full Yarno commentate? Can we get Yarno to commentate a race this year? Jeez, I tell you what, we'd probably get banned from Twitch if Yarno took one race. But I reckon he can do special comments, I think it would probably be, and we'll just calm him down. So I reckon it's a possibility, but that is just not fair on Relic to actually have a race stolen like that. And yeah, it's not good. It's not good to have that
now
done.
both the front runners that we thought were going to win this race, you know, at a safety car have had it stolen from them from a glitch. Josie had it stolen earlier with a faulty VSC, and now we've got Relics getting a faulty reading out of the pit lane. So there's no way he was speeding. Those of y'all that are new and haven't really been on this game much, when you come out of the pit lane this year, the tires are like ice cubes. They are so cold, you have no grip. You have to just trundle around, as Martin Brundle would say, ever so slowly until you get the temperature in that tire. So there's absolutely no way that Alfa Romeo was speeding under the safety car.
We were on board
whatsoever.
We were on board when he came out. There was no way. How can you be speeding under the safety car when you're coming out of the pits? Like, the Delta is wrong. Completely wrong. And look at this now. So no drive-through. He has rocked up behind the two Ferraris. He wins this race without any issue. Without any issue. He'd have to bid it himself. Ninja's come out. Hardo's come out. What's Josie done? Josie's boxed himself for a fresh set of reds. Rubric's...
Well, that might not be a fresh set of reds. That might be a used set.
Actually, it would be,
3 sets in quality, I think. So that's probably a scrub set of reds.
Yep. No, actually, no. It would be a fresh set because...
No, he's already been on a set.
No. But he only did two. He only did 2 hot laps in quali.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought he did 3 runs.
Nah, remember he did one at like the 12th, and then we missed him because he was meant to do a hot lap. But anyway, if it's new or scrubbed, it doesn't really matter. Ninja is... I reckon you're probably right because it's showing 1 lap on the screen. So you're probably right. He has done 1 lap on it, so it's probably said scrubbed. So we're waiting on him to catch up. Ninja on a Fred set.
I think we're going to go green with about 4 to go. Should go green next time by, I think. So will Josie be able to make up enough positions to get himself into the top 5? It's the big question right now. Everybody in front of him, I believe, is on a set of mediums. But how about Ninja? He's kept himself pretty well clean. He does have a time penalty that he's going to have to serve at the end of the race, which is going to hurt him. But he's up 12 positions right now from where he started this race.
That's it. Great performance by him. Hutto as well, one of our Div 2 regulars in P5, and Chris in P6. Doing great. Good to see Benny Black up there in the points. He used to be Hugh Daff's teammate. Winter in P8 doing what he can as well, and Josie. So 4 laps down.
Let's talk about the 2 Ferraris real quick. You got the Ferrari 1-2 drivers, 1-2 right now.
Yep.
Noodles coming into the season was the preferred number 1 driver from last year fighting for the championship. Rilo, his number 2. They currently run 1-2, also knowing that the 2 cars behind them, one has to serve a drive-through and the other has penalties. So the first car they really have to worry about is sitting in 5th place. These 2 can literally just run with each other and take a 1-2, where we thought Red Bull would come out with the max amount of points this weekend after quali. The Ferraris have completely turned it around, and they're going to come out with the maximum amount of points.
If only Ferrari could do this in real life. But look, I'm not too sure. The call itself was to stay on the hards. Why not box for the reds? Everyone else has done that. Hutto's the only one that's, other than them, that stayed out.
Well, with the pace that they've had so far on these reds, the 2 of them have really just been basically matching each other as we get the message that the safety cars coming in this lap. So I don't blame them for sticking with track position, knowing that the 2 cars behind them have to hit the pit lane. They're going to have 4 to go when they come to the line, so I feel like they can make this work, even though they're not really on the right tire.
No. And Ninja, just in the chat, just wanted to confirm he's had 8 pit stops. That has to be some sort of record. So Noodles is going to be taking him for 4 laps. It'll be 2 laps. They will get 1 lap of DRS on lap 24 and 25, so 2 laps. Actually, yep, that's right. Lap 24, it'll be turned on. So here comes Noodles, and away they go. The restart is on. What does Noodles do? He comes through up on the inside. Winter's looking very feisty, if you don't mind. Up on there on the Rapid Black. Does he get it through? Good respect shown, and Winter is on the charge. Gets Black off the line. Chris has got himself up to P5. Hutto's dropping down. He spun it. He's into the wall, Hutto. His race is over. Noodles and Rilo. Sorry,
I was going to say a little cheeky there from the Red Bull through the first sector. He really pushed the border, in my opinion. Oh, is that Black around?
Black's out.
Around. DNF.
And there will be no safety car. It'll be yellows. It's too late for a safety car. Relic has got himself, but he has to box. So right now, Rilo has to play the team game and keep Ninja behind him as far as close as he can for 3 laps.
Both Ferraris struggling for grip on corner exit compared to those new softs, and there is a safety car. Safety car deployed.
Wow. Now, 2 laps.
Wow, is this race going to end under safety car?
No,
and
they
what
can't.
does Relics do with his drive-through?
He has to serve it on lap 25.
Oh my gosh, that's going to drop him right down to the back of the order. Terrible news for Relics.
Absolutely. His day is cooked.
And Noodles needs to be careful here. Noodles needs to really slow down to be careful and not take a penalty. He's pushing away from the rest of the field.
Yep.
He has got to slow down here. He's going to take a penalty, I fear, as he crosses the line. He doesn't. But why does it look like he's leaving the field behind? What's going on here?
Not sure, actually. Again, this Delta glitch, I think these guys are just getting these warnings. No, Mikey, no. From Benno in the chat.
No, Michael, no.
No, Mikey, no.
This is so not right.
You have to reinstate that.
Michael, you have to reinstate the lap from before. This is not right. This is so not right. You must instate the previous lap.
Toto, it's called the motor race. We went motor racing.
Oh, and I've said Michael enough times. Here comes Cactus Jr.
Yeah, there it is.
What are you doing?
Oops, the caps. That's it. Go waste.
You what?
My gift card.
Yeah.
Big gift card.
So I reckon they're going to come in at the end of this lap. Relic is going to have to box straight behind the safety car and come out. Josie's got himself back to P7 with 2 laps to go. Ninja. Now, I don't like to show penalties, but if he's at least at 3 seconds, he needs to get past Noodles and Rilo and gap him by 3 seconds in a lap. Can't see it happening. I think the Ferraris are in the box seat for a 1-2.
Yeah, but both of them are really not keeping their tires warm here. And the safety car's coming in now. They're going to really have to warm as hard as possible. Yeah. Neither of them are trying to keep the tires in the temperature window. So they're both going to struggle at this restart.
So just for those guys that have just joined, Relic has a drive-through glitch penalty. So he's counted out. He is going to have to box this lap. Noodles is going to give him with 2 laps of absolute in-your-face action. Wow. Didn't we finish Abu Dhabi like that with 2 laps to go, if I remember correctly? But Chris could ruin him. He's right. Absolutely. Claps is right. Off they go. So Noodles leads into the turn 1. Rilo trying to look for action from Relic, but Relic hasn't boxed, and on the inside, Ninja. Wow, he tried to go for an overtake. Rilo closed the door, and he's been able to... Winter's looking for a sniff in there. And Winter's going through. So Winter and Ninja all over the back of Rilo. He's doing the team thing. He's trying to help Noodle get the maximum points here. He realises he's going to finish second. He's a Carlos Sainz here, and he is just holding them up for dear
just
life.
Hit the wall too, I think.
Yeah, you're right.
Almost lost the back end of the car there at the final left-hander out of sector 2 or sector 1.
Inside
and now he's
line.
got the Mercedes on the right, just pinching him off.
This is one of the ultimate defenses I've seen on this game at the moment. Rilo doing it for Noodles. Relic has got past, but he's got a box. Ninja up on the inside. Is he going to get the overtake here as they come into the end of this tricky corner? No. Rilo holds on for dear life. This is defense at its best. Wow. But he's not going to be able to hold these two off any longer. And Winter doesn't have any penalties. Mike, he doesn't have any penalties. He could be on for a podium here. Rilo doing everything he can.
Still go 1-2, but it's going to get crazy as they now.
Winter inside. Oh! Ninja got clipped. He has. Winter through. Noodles. Relic is boxed. He's out of the race. Winter up on the inside.
Oh, they're both going to dive him on the inside.
Rilo's had to cut the chicane.
He's never going to make that.
Oh, no. And he's lost it out. That is unfortunate for Rilo. Chris has got himself up to P3. Rilo P4. He still can try and get there. Rubric. Winter's got himself up to P2, trying to chase down with less than a second to go. Chris, what happened to Ninja?
Ninja lost it. He threw it on the inside really late. He threw it on the like I said, the move was never going to work. He threw it onto the inside.
Okay, let's get up here.
Way too late.
Noodles. The last straight into Sector 2. Winter, can he get this done? We're going to ride on board with these two guys. He's on board here. Noodles doing everything he can. It's within 3/10. The last
He's got to be careful to not over deploy. He's got to save enough ERS to make a charge down this last straightaway. But look, the Red Bull's there.
Is Winter going to steal this off the Ferraris? Winter up on the inside. Does Noodles let him go? Winter on the inside is going to get the W, is he? Oh, this is going down to it. If you don't... Oh, wheels banging. Winter's in front by 0.6. He's going to win Jeddah by 1/10. Chris on the podium. Rilo P4. Josie Wiles recovers to P5. Harry Dwells P6. Rubric P7. Hutto, Relic and Muckping and Ninja. Wow. Mike, that is a way to finish a race. Bear with me. What? Winter with the win. And I believe that will be his rapid racing debut victory, Mike. In fact, I'm positive of it. Let's get the boys in.
We'll have to wait. We'll have to wait and see. There might be some stewards reports coming in that might affect this finishing order.
Very,
we'll
very
wait
true.
And see, really.
But for the meantime, what a win for the Bulls. And I don't have Chris. Oh, yeah, do I? I do. So I'm just going to invite them all in. Noodles has joined. So let's wrap this all up.
I've just seen some stuff that was posted. Spinala actually, whenever he crashed out earlier on, everybody in front of him took off, but the leaders hadn't taken off yet, and they all IndyCar style piled into each other there.
You go. So Winter wins it. We need to get Winter into the chat. Please tell me he's got a mic. Winter goes P1, Noodles P2, Chrissy P3. Great recovery from him. Rilo into P4. Very disappointed the way that all ended up for Rilo. Got squeezed into turn 1. Josie Wales recovered to P5 with fastest lap. Harry Dwells P6. Rubric P7. Hutto P8. Rounds it down. Let's get ourselves over to victory lane, to our podium places. Just got one guy that we're waiting on. Winter. Where is he? Get a mic, Winter. And get in here. No use trying to avoid. He's gone home. I don't know why. He's unbelievable. You win a race and then he goes off. He's gone and had his own party by the sounds of it. Merc going for a move was in the air. It's true. I will agree with that. So, look, let's wrap through. We'll go to third. Chris, congratulations, mate. Last night in the Div 2 chat, to say that you were having some choice words about the driving standards of the Div 2 was probably an underestimate, but you've been able to come back and get the podium in Div 1. Tell us about your race.
Yeah, I thought I was being polite in Div 2 chat last night.
Polite's one way.
Well, we need to talk about that. Yeah, could have been worse.
Yep.
But honestly, my race in that one, my game plan was just to finish. Like, these boys are super quick, man. They're much quicker than, I anticipated, and especially in qualifying post, man. Hats to them, man. They're absolute jets, man. Mm-hmm. My game plan was just to finish, man, and just not get in the way of the big boys. I stuck to my guns. I had the RS muck ping during that race as well. When he was in front of me, I wasn't even bothered trying overtaking him. Had my chance, but I didn't bother. And then safety car after safety car, just stayed out of trouble. Dodged a lot of action, dodged a lot of carnage. I didn't fight any battles. I didn't fight one person. I was happy to let Winter go out the last safety car.
Yep.
And then I seen Rilo on hards, and I've sort of been doing this for long enough to know that experience sort of pays off and that sort of stuff. And it did. I seen Riles and hards, and I knew the two boys behind him were getting very, very impatient. And funnily enough, they all collided, and off I went.
There you go. Exactly. Mate, congratulations, mate. Worthy podium for you today. Getting it obviously from there, P2, and could have been one corner away from a famous Ferrari win, but on the hards just didn't have the pace. Noodles, congratulations on the podium, but I'm sure you're a little bit gutted as well. Tell us about your race.
I wouldn't say I'm gutted. I mean, I was definitely thinking today for the team. And Riley finishing P4, we were communicating all race, just told him to bring Rasul Perez at the last couple of laps. But obviously, the other boys, other drivers, they overachieved him, but that's all right. We still got good points. I think we definitely get a big extension for the constructors, and I think I take first place now in championship. So good stuff at the moment.
You do the scores, mate, so you can manipulate it. Anyway, Mike, any questions for Noodles? Sorry, you were saying? Sorry.
I just want to say congrats to Winter. I knew he was the one.
Yep.
As soon as the last lap started, I saw him behind me. I was like, oh great, my race is done. Mm-hmm. But no, for the constructors, I'm very happy.
Well done, mate. Congratulations. And I know you were second pick, so obviously Betsy took Winter and you took Rilo, and both Div 2 guys.
Paying off.
It's paying off, absolutely. Mike, any questions for Noodles?
No, I would just comment, he said that he was proud of his number 2. I am too. His number 2 didn't really do anything wrong in the last few laps. I feel like the only reason he really fell out of the podium positions was from a bit of a dodgy move there into turn 1. So, and it was of no fault of his own. But yeah, I feel like the Ferraris did the maximum they could today. It took as many points as they could. So congratulations to you guys.
We were both even saying to each other, me and Rilo, like, this is the worst track on it, like, for us. We hate this track by passion.
Yeah.
And to think that what we got, basically a podium, I'll say, basically a win for Ferrari, it's a big win for us.
No, congratulations, mate. Unfortunately, Winter hasn't joined us, our race winner, but I do believe that will be Winter's debut win in rapid racing. Am I correct in saying that, Noodles?
No,
he's won in a couple in Div. Well, he definitely hasn't won one in Div 1, but
Div 2, yes. Div is his first Div 1.
But massive congratulations to Winter. Well deserved, mate. Mike was commenting there will be a lot of post-race mortem, particularly from Josie and Relic, who I think we both agree, Mike, were given drive-through penalties that were just ridiculous. Is the only way that I think that we can describe it, Mike.
Yeah, I wouldn't disagree with you at all. Both those drivers were favorites to win this race today, and like I said, with those glitch penalties coming in, it really became a bit of a messed up order there at the end. Some guys out of position from where they would normally be, but I mean, I'd have to give Josie driver of the day because he started pole, fell back on no fault of his own, and was able to bring it back up to 5th place and take that 1 extra point for fastest lap.
Chris has redeemed the Supermax, so I'll reduce the price, mate. Now they're getting all these sounds now. So the alert box, which is good. Excellent. No worries. So let's wrap that up from here. Now, obviously, we've got the spin and win. So let us pick a winner. I'm going to go into the chat. Now, Claps won it last week. So who's going to be our winner? And the winner is Ninja. Ninja, are you in the chat? Just say yes if you're in the chat, mate. Is Ninja in the chat? He is. Well, firstly, mate, Ninja, you got to follow us. You can't just go, oh, yeah, actually, no, you should be following. Yeah, he is following. So there you go. So, Ninja, you are going to be our next spinner. So let's get it up on the giveaway. Let's spin this spin and win and see what you win, mate. Ninja's won himself an Amazon gift card for $20. Good on you, Ninja. Congratulations, mate. So, Ninja, send me through a message via Discord with your email address, mate, and I will get that sent out to you tomorrow. Congratulations, Ninja, our first winner. That'll now be taken off the board. Consolation prize, Ninja, after 8 pit stops apparently he had. So well done, Ninja. You get the Amazon gift card. I will get that emailed out to you, mate. All I need, if you can just shoot through to me via DMs in Discord, you know it is Rapper Pajala, and I will send that through to you via email. Congratulations, mate. We will take that off the board, and then we're one step closer to the RB16 replica Max Verstappen World Championship car, valued at $150 Australian. So going to give one of those away at the end of this year. So there you go. Yeah, I know, Claps, you won donuts. So that's it. I think we can move on to the post-race show. Ninja or Chrissy, you're more than welcome to continue staying in with us, and obviously yourself, Noodles. So let's move on to the post-race and go through from here.
I'll let you boys have it. Hope you boys enjoyed the race.
Yeah, no problems, mate. Well done. Congratulations.
Thanks for John.
Thanks,
no news. And hey, you're in the commentary box tomorrow. Is that right?